What is happening, guys? It's Duddy. Before we get into the show, I just wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you guys for sticking with us through 2021. We could not be more excited about what we have coming up for you guys in 2022. And while we did take the last month off for the holidays, we pre-recorded a few episodes for you. This first one is with our good friends Catastro. They came down to the bunker, performed some songs for us live, and we get to catch up on a lot of old tour stories that we've had together. So hope you guys enjoy the show, and just happy to be back with you guys. Enjoy. Peace. Hey, welcome to the show. Feeling good with Duddy. That's me. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. We're back. Episode 117 of Feeling Good with Duddy, the show that points at the world, has a laugh, points in the mirror, has a laugh, and we play live music. That's us. Fairest of the fair, bravest of them all. I'm Jake Bushnell, co-host of this show. Let me introduce you to the host of this show, my brother, guitar player, singer of the Dirty Heads, one half of the Roman Duddy Project. Here he is, everybody, Duddy B.
What is happening? That's right, 117, Jake. Wow.
It's been a while, but we're back.
Yes, it has.
We're in the ones.
Yes, welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Hope everybody had a great new year and a happy holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
But it does feel good to be back in the bunker.
Yeah. A proper show, Duddy.
Proper
no more
show.
Zoom.
No
We've
more
got
Zoom.
a band
We've
here.
got an awesome band. We have a great show for you today, guys. We have my good friends, Katastro. They are here today. They're going to perform live. We've got all your guys' favorite stuff. I do have someone who should be slapped. I'm going to tell you why. We've got my new least favorite segment ever, Fan Watch. We have a new segment called the 1-Star Search, and that is where we go and we find people who gave us 1-star ratings, and we read their review on us. That's going to be fun. We're going to hear some live music, like I said. We do have some scary stories for you as well, and then we also have some Q&A from our Patreon members. It's going to be an awesome show, so let's just get right into it, Jake. Let's bring them on.
Yeah.
We got our good friends here. The whole band is here.
Yes.
Guys, the whole band Catastro is here, but sitting here with us at the table, we have Ryan and Andy, and we're so stoked to have you guys here.
Hell yeah, thank you for having us, man.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Andy is 4 stiffies deep right now.
Three and a
already.
half stiffies
3.5.
deep. Thank you.
3.5 siffies.
Yes.
I stuck to the chords so that we could be one coherent person on here. So, but I am
Nice.
4 chords deep.
Okay.
4 Coors Lights.
Yeah,
And you're almost on 4 stiffies, which is like, I don't know. Those
That's
are like
gotta be-
3 shots per drink style stiffies right
The
there.
way Duddy was pouring them, yeah, I think it is.
Those are
you're,
heavy.
You're probably at like 9 chords equivalent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go for it though.
But you wouldn't even know it if you were sitting with them. They're
No.
holding it together so far. We'll see how the show goes.
We'll see how the show goes.
You guys are like kind of coming to the end of a nice tour, or right? Or how long was this tour? You guys are coming to the end of it though.
Yeah,
2 weeks?
yeah. It's
It
been
was 1
about
week,
2
something?
weeks. It's a quick one. We did like a one-off with them in Denver, and then we added a couple headlining shows, like right us back
And that
to
was
California.
Fortunate Youth, right?
With Fortunate Youth,
Yes.
yeah. And then we kind of had like a week to get over, so we added a couple headlining shows, and then we just did Northern California down. So we got a couple shows left here in San Diego, but
We had a
Nice.
banger in Salt Lake.
That's I heard. I heard
think,
you guys had a
I think
great
it
show
was
in
our
Salt Lake.
biggest.
yeah, I think it was our
Headlining show
biggest
away from
headlining
home.
show. Away from home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, tell us about it. So where's it at? How was this one of the ones you added, or have you had this on the books for a while?
Yeah, we added it. So we were supposed to do a headlining show in Salt Lake, and then we canceled it, and then we were supposed to play with you at the soccer stadium in Salt Lake, the Rio Tinto.
Oh, they
but
got
then
moved.
it got moved.
Got moved. And then
Because
I
of,
heard you said, Duddy said, no.
Well, I
Catastro.
said,
no, they
I said
can't-
if we change
That's
the
why
date,
they moved it. They're like, Catastro's coming. We're
No.
fucking changing.
I said if we change the date, will Catastro be able to make it? And they were like, no. And I was like, change the date.
Whatever you got.
So
Well,
we,
you're gonna
Yeah.
lose money. He's like, I
Whatever
don't
it
care.
takes. Don't even pay me. Just take them off the bill.
Yeah, I'll take a reduction.
But it worked out.
No, it worked
Yeah,
out
no,
because we just built up that that anticipation for the show. It was crazy. We think we did like well over 500 people in there,
Nice.
and it was fun. It was cool to like do the shows where we're support for Fortunate Youth, and those ones have been great. But it's also like seeing our own crowds growing in between. It's kind of like that little extra boost.
Well,
you get
it's
to do.
cool, and it makes it like when you look at, like you said, you're doing the support gig right now. I mean, we did how many opening tours where But then you go and you do your headlining tour.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's over 500 people there to see you guys, and you're like, all that work I put in,
Yeah.
it's paying off, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, like since this last album, Sucker, dropped, we've noticed all of our shows have been like doubling or tripling, like literally like every single one's like doubled or tripled in size. So it's like even like some of them are still small, but like they used to be 20 people and now it's like 60 or something. You know what I mean? But it's like it's the first time we noticed like, oh, these songs are like connecting with people. So
It's a great album, and the recording sounds great, and like the songs are super catchy.
thank you.
I get it.
Yeah, we were spinning it earlier in here. And then, so how close is Salt Lake to you guys, too? You're in Arizona. I feel like you could get there. You might have to just do that because, you know, the Dirty Heads kind of blew up, I would say, in Arizona.
That was
before here. And you guys would just massage the shit out of that. You were always in Arizona growing a crowd. You guys need to get over to Salt Lake and just take it over.
Yeah, well, I mean, because like when you guys did that, that's like what really hit our band off was because we would open up for you guys and we bring 100 of our drunk high school friends.
Yep.
And they would be like all underage, like hammered kids in the crowd. But then you guys were like, okay, like the promoters, who's now our manager for the last like 10 years, is like, you know, have these kids like come back and open up for them. And then like you guys grew and it like just helped our fan base. So like once you guys took off, we had like a really solid setup in our hometown. Where now our home shows, like we just did
grew
2 nights
in
in a row at
Arizona.
Marquee.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was
That's
your
awesome.
your first sold out show was in Arizona, right?
Was it the Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Clubhouse.
The Clubhouse, probably, yep. I remember there was a few bands that like every time we'd come in, we would play with you. You guys were for sure one of them. And then there was another band too that, oh my God.
R.A.C?
They were the nicest kids, right?
Yeah, R.A.C,
And
right?
their band was R.A.C. And I remember we played with them a couple of years in a row.
Why are you
And
guys
then
laughing?
because
I
I'll tell
don't
you
know.
why. Because I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. And you know what? Bless their hearts. They're sweet, sweet boys.
Okay,
Right? But
That never ends
I
well.
found out years later what R.A.C stood for. and
Oh,
I-
no.
Bro, it's hard for me to even say.
What
Do
does
you
it
guys
stand
know?
for?
Spit it out. I know.
Just
I know.
spit it out.
Spit it out.
And let me,
Go
before
ahead.
I say the name, I want you to know too that these are just young, just white kids from Arizona.
In the desert.
In the desert of Arizona.
6.5 hours
When
away
you
from
have
a
to
beach.
announce that they're white, something so horrifying
Okay.
is coming next.
This is what it's R.A.C.
for fuck's sake.
R.A.C. R.A.C.
Yep.
Okay.
Rastafarian Awareness Club.
Oh, I
Yes.
couldn't have imagined anything worse.
Awareness Club? Like, let me tell you.
How good I was
Sir,
thinking, is it gonna
Are they
be
knocking
like,
on
where-
doors? Like,
Well, it's at the same level as like animal cruelty. It's like everybody needs to know about Rastafarians in Arizona
yeah.
right now. It's so, dude, it was good.
Hotbed of the Rasta.
Rasta-
Wow.
what's
Say
up?
it again. Say everything again.
Rastafarian Awareness Club.
They were fire.
Young white boys from Arizona.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
I
those were nice
love
guys.
them.
They were super nice
How can I
guys.
I just
not
don't
adore
remember.
They
that?
just
Yeah.
signed a big record deal.
What?
Yeah.
You
Oh.
liar.
No, he has a residency.
You're a really great
Yeah.
liar.
He's got a
Good liar.
residency at Win.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah, dude.
God,
He's
R.A.C,
on.
dude.
They're on Bob Marley Records, right?
Yeah, Bob Marley Records.
Luke, find out right now if R.A.C has more Spotify listeners than me. This
That's a good
This
one.
is an impromptu new thing, more than Jake, where we look on Spotify. I have 7 monthly listeners as a musician. I do. So if I want to see if R.A.C has 8 or more, we can move on. Luke will do the investigation, but that's a new thing.
So what else? What's going on for you guys after this tour?
After this, we're
doing some shows with Sublime with Rome.
Nice. Oh, you guys are doing the New Year's. So
yeah,
you guys
we-
will have just done those a couple days ago.
Yeah, we just finished
Yeah.
it. The
When this
shows were
airs.
great.
Yeah,
They were
great
incredible.
crowd, right?
Sold out both nights.
Oh my God. Can't believe that Eric did that on stage.
Oh, me too. And then Rome, I think, fainted halfway through the second night. But yeah, that was crazy.
Wild.
That was a crazy show.
Crazy. It was
No,
supposed
yeah.
to be with you guys, but I
this all
remember
happens, it'd be awesome.
and Reggae Rise Up, I was like, "Are you guys like doing a New Year's show?" And you said, "Fuck no." So then that's when
To
we
be
knew
honest,
we were
I
in it.
actually did say that. And it has nothing to do with, obviously, it has nothing to do with Arizona. We
It's
love
just us.
Arizona. And obviously, it has nothing to do with the Marquee. We've played there many times. It's just that Catastro was on the bill.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I was just out. I'm out.
Hey, I've only played the Marquee once, and you guys I played with you guys, I believe.
Yeah.
Because we were opening up for Dirty Heads on tour, and we came through, and we played with you guys there.
Yeah.
That was on my birthday. I remember the
Yep.
day. That
Wow.
was cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to the HB Surround Sound guys? Yeah.
Yeah, still friends with all of them.
Awesome.
And we like had a barbecue recently, and we all got together and like jammed a song. We hadn't played a song in like 6 or 7 years.
Nice.
That's
So
cool,
that was
man.
fun.
That's really
Everyone
cool.
has kids. Yeah, I'm actually meeting up with the bass player Mike Broberg in a couple weeks. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yep, they're all still rad dudes.
That's all, it really is kind of crazy, like how much history we have with like just all of you guys separately on different tours. Because like the
Totally,
Clubhouse
yeah.
days was like we were brand new, just starting, and then like you guys were like we're just starting to get like
Just
crazy.
starting to
Like it was
kinda-
like kind
yeah.
of taking off then with the Stand Tall and shit, and it's crazy like just over the years how long we've known each other.
It is
Yep.
wild how long
We've been to Mexico
doing
together.
this. We've
Oh.
talked about that Mexico show many times on here, and that shit was so wild.
That's where we had the what were we freestyling about? Liking boys or something?
Yeah.
it was.
That sounds
yes.
about right.
It was
Yes.
a boy
Yeah.
love.
It was a boy love
freestyle.
freestyle. Yeah.
At
We were
JJ's.
at JJ's on the beach down in Mexico, and we've talked about the show. It was at Rocky Point.
Yeah, Rocky Point, JJ's, and I want to say that Jared threw up on stage into a trash can.
He did.
Honestly,
That
it's
also
one of my
sounds right.
favorite. It's one of my favorite pictures ever. I still have this picture at home, but this is back before cell phones and stuff. It was like it's an
Yeah.
actual photo, and it's Jared throwing up into the trash can. And it just says basura on it, you know, like because we're in Mexico, and it's on stage.
Yeah.
But we're not
Didn't-
booked to play this place. We're just there, and in the back in the outside area, it's right on the water, and they had a stage, and we decided that
I thought it was a thing. I thought you guys were supposed to like do like a day thing there.
I don't
So
think
why was
so.
everybody there? Because with the show was the night before, but nobody came to the show because there was like everybody was worried about the cartel shit. But
Yeah.
so it was literally just all the band. It was like us and the B Foundation,
Yeah.
and like just standing there watching you guys
Dude,
play. And we
Half
all
the time I hear about the Mexico shows, it's like there was no one there because of the. You guys are always telling
But-
me about Mexico shows where like someone spent $1 million
This
and
is
no
the
one
same
showed
show.
up.
Yeah.
Same
This is
show.
the same show.
Okay, it's all the same
We're
stories.
literally the only people there were the bands.
Okay,
Christian
that's why we
did something
keep
really
telling.
fucked up that trip, right? Didn't he shit in someone's sink or something?
That
No,
sounds right.
no.
Someone
on
shit
their
on their
other
van.
bands. One of the other bands, Christian got that night.
monkey. Right?
He got a sculpture of a monkey sculpture on the streets of Mexico when we were wasted at night, and he loved this fucking monkey sculpture. He was just, oh my god, my sculpture, my monkey, and
He decided he loved.
yeah,
the
he loved
monkey
this
sculpture,
monkey, right? So he's
Yeah.
carrying this monkey around all night, and then we get back to the hotel. He's got his monkey, and it like somehow I forget how, but the monkey broke in half.
No,
Right? The monkey
Christian
fucking
must have
broke in
been
half. Dude,
beside
it gets
himself.
even
Yeah.
better. God, and I can't think of the name of the band that did this. Kind of legendary for this.
Rack.
Rack.
Yeah,
It was
fucking-
Rack, yeah.
Blame everything on Rack.
Bro, it could have very well been.
They got to go to Mexico.
there was-
My band never once got invited to Mexico. Rack was down there spreading awareness. Fuck. God damn it.
No, who did we go? We drove down with a band in their van. I can't even remember
Fayuca.
their name. No, it wasn't Fayuca. It was a band that's no longer a band. Another band that's no longer a band.
Yeah, it was another.
We've outlasted a lot of people. We're
Yes.
like cockroaches in the scene, I think.
But yeah, so we wake up the next morning and it's time to bounce. We're driving back to California, and we go to our van, and the top half of the broken monkey, I'm not kidding you when I say this, is smushed to the top of our van with human shit.
Christian shit.
No,
No.
it was Christian's monkey.
Was it?
I would never have done
It was
that.
one of the other
Yeah.
bands took his broken monkey, shit, I think on the van, and then just squished the monkey into the shit.
It's got
on
to
our
be B
van.
Foundation. That sounds like a B
It might
Foundation.
have been
move.
B
That
Foundation.
does.
So we were on
Oh,
one of our
fucking
early
hell, dude.
tours. We were on tour with B Foundation,
That's a
and they
super
were like
sick
really
mystery.
into pranking. That's why, like, I think it might be them because I know they were there. But they did where we were all vegan at the time, and they put these like we kept seeing them trying to put like fillets of salmon underneath our van like seat. But like we caught them because we're like, what is this guy doing trying to get into our van like every single day? But one day they actually got us and they put like sardines in the visor, and I was like, it was so hot and they just like popped. And it was so it was so gross. And so we're like, we got to get these guys back. And so they let us stay at this house where they knew the people there. We're on the cul-de-sac. It's like the last was one night off, and then we had to drive home from Texas or something. So like, how are we gonna get him back? And we heard that Jason from B Foundation is like unreal like hates mayonnaise. Like he can't do it. Like they're like, if there's like mayonnaise on a sandwich, like whatever you guys do, just don't involve mayonnaise because he will literally like try to kill you guys. Like he fucking hates it. Whatever. So we all collectively shaved all of our pubes from the
Good
whole
one.
month
This is
of
getting
tour,
horrifying.
the tour pubes. And we made a
The
little
tour pubes.
we made a little pubi aioli and we mix it with, we mix like a month of like 6 guys tour pubes in with mayonnaise.
Oh my God, the worst type of pubes.
Dude, and so we smeared it underneath all the handles of their van on like the lock.
goodness.
Dude, the lock, like all the locks in the trailer, like it was like on the trailer thing. And so we made this sign, and I was like, "We know you guys like fish, but do you like crabs?" And we put it on their windshield because we knew like the crabs funny because it's pubes, but we knew that they would think that we hid crabs inside their car.
Yes.
So they immediately went to open up the door, and it was like they said it's a good thing you guys were out of town. Like we waited till we were like leaving, but it was chaos.
Wow.
It was so gross.
Dude.
That is fucking disgusting.
Nicely done.
We
You even
made
put
like
a
a
sense of
pube
urgency on him
aioli.
for the handle.
Pubi aioli.
We're
Luke
gonna
is
get
telling
that
me to have
sound
you
cut
back
put
off
out.
the mic just a bit,
Okay.
Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
and
go.
then
There you go, Luke. Technical
put
for
a
you.
little timestamp.
That's a little
on that.
hot.
I want to cut that out, and that needs to be a drop for us now. We made a little pube aioli.
Yeah.
that.
Go ahead and get us that cut. Wow. That's
Oh,
horrifying shit. We've heard of like pranks and things on the show yet. That's the shit monkey's fun. But then, so you guys, that's fun, but almost harmless. You guys in the B Foundation are sick fucks.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with
it was
either
just,
of you.
well, it's that one tour, and it was called the Spring Harvest Tour, and we called it the Spring
Starvest
Starvest Tour
Tour.
because we made no money, and we were I think we did like our books, we were like doing like money halfway through the tour, and we're like, we have just as enough like with what we're making on the rest of the tour for all of us to only eat peanut butter sandwiches every day for 2 weeks, and I was like. I remember being in the backseat. I'm like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I can't live on peanut butter.
Dude, peanut butter is the unsung hero of many tours for bands.
yeah.
It doesn't get a lot
Yeah.
of shine, but that'll save your life.
Let's put a little shine on peanut butter, Jay.
Peanut
do
butter
it.
gang. It's really good for bands on tour. You guys to get you through. But I do like as a thing, like the starvist. Like someone who's really great at
the spring
starving or
starvist.
something.
Spring Starvest Tour.
No, he's a
I'll do one.
starvist.
He's a
Yeah, we're gonna
starvist.
go listen to him talk.
He's like an
You gotta
illusionist.
starve.
He just starves on stage.
Holy shit. That was fun.
Yeah.
We didn't plan on that going there. We were like, we'll just catch up and ask you about the new single, then Shit Monkeys and the Starvist. But let's talk about that now because you do have a new single and it's doing good. It's
Yeah.
got like 2 million fucking plays on Spotify. Luke,
yeah.
does R.A.C have more listeners than me? They're not online.
I don't know
Maybe
because they were before like Spotify and
They were.
Pandora
Try
and all
like
that.
a
And
dot after every letter. Like
Yeah.
R.A.C.
try and do the R, make it red, do the A in green,
Yeah.
and then make the C in gold. Yeah.
Write it out in full. Rasta, awareness convention or whatever they're.
If you put a put at the end,
Yeah.
it'll pop right up.
So doing good online and new albums. So that's why you guys are on tour, right? You're
Yeah.
supporting it.
Yeah.
It came out probably like 6 months ago.
Yeah, it
I
came
think
out
4 months ago.
Dude, I don't even know.
I don't
In the
even know.
summer.
But it did well for us. We got some playlists. What else did we
Nice.
Yeah, we got a ton of like right when it came out, we got really lucky and we like one of our older songs got placed on Outer Banks for like the new season of Outer Banks.
Oh, nice.
And so that just
John
like
B.
dropped like the week after our new album came out. So it's like we
Perfect.
had this old song blowing up, getting like over 30,000 streams a day that was like it had dropped down. Obviously, it was
Yeah.
like 7 years old or something. And so we're just like, whoa, what's going on there? And then our new song, we got like 6 or 7 playlists on Spotify, thanks to Allison Hagendorf. And
Shout out.
shout out. Yeah, we got all
Spotify.
this crazy stuff. Like we played the Suns finals like at the Phoenix Arena.
I saw that.
yeah.
That
That was
was
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started getting a bunch of like really like after this album dropped, we started getting all this really cool
That's
stuff.
awesome.
recently.
And
Well,
that's
fuck,
the
you guys
way I
deserve it,
feel.
man.
Yeah, the way I
The Way
feel
I
is the
Feel.
main single off of that one.
Isn't that funny how it is right now? Which this is a beautiful thing. You know, a lot of people complain about how music is now. You know, like, oh, you know, I don't know. You always hear people saying like music's weird now. There's no good bands on the radio. It kind of doesn't matter because there's the Spotify thing.
Yeah.
And the deal is get added to playlists or get on a movie like a soundtrack for the show that you got. What happened, Luke? Why are you giving us? Oh no, Luke found R.A.C.
Oh.
Okay, real quick, and then we'll get back to this. I gotta know, dude.
We gotta listen.
Are they beating my 7 plays a month?
I thought you said you found it.
Yeah. Luke, you son of a bitch. I was gonna say a real cool thing there. What? Oh, they're killing me.
Well, no, but you can use them. That's your more than Jay.
That's my motivation, huh? Is to catch R.A.C.
That's it. We're starting the thing.
Yeah.
They haven't been a band in a good while.
At least 15 years.
Oh my God, that's horrible. All right. Well, I mean, my shit's 7 years old too, and it sucks. So, but anyway, so basically, look at the Dirty Heads. Right? I always say this now because they had the TikTok thing happen.
Yeah.
What? You guys got 1 billion plays from that? I would
You got
say.
a Billy?
Did
was
you see what happened with them
insane.
on TikTok?
I mean,
There's-
I love TikTok.
Well, my TikTok is
sad.
only homeless people on my page, so I
Oh,
don't
you
really
should have seen
see
it then.
I don't see the Dirty
I'm
Head
just
stuff. I only see the actual scum of the earth.
Some
so.
bikini
Okay.
chicks did a vacation TikTok that went viral, and then another group of people did it, then another group. It went viral 20 times over, millions upon millions upon millions of shares, and it like pushed it into, I mean, the album went platinum, the song went platinum, so it's like a weird thing. Just like you said, an old song for you hit in some weird way and blew up on the download stream thing.
Yeah.
That can happen now. It's just a new way that music can blow up.
It really
is
is crazy, especially with
Have
TikTok.
hope, everybody.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's just like that stuff too that like you can't really force. Like you could try to force it, but like TikTok's just gonna happen. Like if it happens, it happens. So it's like same thing with the playlist. It's like we got some playlists on an album like 6 or 7 years ago, but then we did multiple albums where we didn't get any playlist and it was just only our fans listening to it over and over again. And then this one came out and we got like 6 of them. So it's like it's just making noise. It's like whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
When we got on that Netflix show, Outer Banks, I was like, I'd heard of the show and I looked it up and I was like, oh, what is this? And it said it was like the number 1, or it was number 3 on Netflix behind.
No, it was number 1 when it came.
It was
Well, when it came out. No, but I'm saying like
when it came
as far as like the whole year,
Yeah.
it was number 3 under just Tiger King and Ozark for that first season. So we got on the second season. I was like, oh, this is
That's
big.
great. Yeah.
So like once it came out, I didn't think anybody was actually gonna be like, oh, what's this song like?
We
15
Shazammed.
minutes
We
in.
Shazammed really high somewhere. Where?
Yeah, we started charting on Shazam. Even like it was weird. I didn't think anybody would like pull out their phone and be like, what's this song? But they did.
It's a really good thing, and it's just a never give up thing. And if you have a band and you love it, it can get. I know how it can be because this happened with me, where I stopped playing with my band. I just got older and I started. I think it's encouraging for bands that are out there, like just keep playing.
Right.
Because there's a million ways to make it now. You used to have to be playing to make it. As soon as you stopped, it's over. That kind of maybe still is the way, but you can have some song blow up online 10 years after your band broke up, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm telling people, like, if you're in a band and you feel like it's slowing down and you feel like you might want to stop, I say, look, maybe you don't have to tour as much. Maybe you don't have to play out as much. Just keep playing. Keep making music with your friends. Keep putting it online. You never know. But you guys have been working hard forever, so I want things to keep happening for you guys. Just
Hell yeah.
keep putting the fucking music out.
And it will. And it seems like it's moving in that direction.
It is. And look, finally now you're getting all this love, and now everything else you put out after that's going to have way more eyes on it.
Yeah.
Just keep fucking playing music.
I know. I mean, it
Don't
really is
stop.
like, I think Jared told us like a long time ago is like the hardest part about being in a band is not quitting. And
Yes.
it's like, it didn't make sense to me then because I was like, this is so fun. But
Yeah.
now it's like, I'm 31
Yeah.
and you're like, oh no, it really is. Like, you just have to keep going. And it's just,
gotta
it's
keep
getting
going.
better every year. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how it goes because I feel like this pandemic, like what you're saying is it shut everything down for, 2 years. And there's a lot of bands that either you can work really hard and set yourself up for once you can get back, like what we did, or if you just go away, then you're just done.
You're just
It's
done.
like we tried to take as much advantage of it in writing that album and took our time on it instead of having to rush like all the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's hear some of this music. Let's get into
Perfect.
a song really quick. What song do you guys want to do first?
Let's do Pocket Fulla, which is a new song off our last album, Sucker.
Awesome. Let's hear it. This one is called Pocket Fulla.
Boom.
Yeah, I do it every day. You and I are really not the same. Catch me with the homies switching lanes. Call them up and say we on the way. I can feel it though. It's creeping up like whoa. I got the feeling though. I think it's taking over like whoa. Lose my mind on another level and my crew too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. If you got a problem, you could cruise right by. You could cruise right by. About to lose my mind on another level and my crew too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. I'ma call your girl, she gon' cruise right by. She gon' cruise right by. All that bullshit tonight goes out the window. Talk to her like I ain't heard of no friend zone. All that bullshit tonight goes out the window. It goes right out the window. 1 is significant, 2 is ridiculous, 3 took me to another level, let's get into it. It's creeping up like whoa. It's taking over like whoa. Lose my mind on another level and my crew too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. If you got a problem, you could cruise right by. You could cruise right by. But to lose my mind on another level and my crew too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. I'ma call your girl, she could cruise right by. She could cruise right by. But to cruise right by. I got that ooh mama. I'm about to cruise right by. Got a pocket full of ooh mama. All that bullshit tonight goes out the window. Talk to her like I ain't heard of no friends. All that bullshit tonight goes out the window. Right out the window, right out the window. Lose my mind on another level and my crew's too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. If you got a problem, you could cruise right by. You could cruise right by. I'm about to lose my mind on another level and my crew's too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. I'ma call your girl, she go cruise right by. Cruise right by, yeah. I'm on another level and my crew's too fly. And I got a pocket full of ooh mama. I'm on another level and my crew's too fly. All that bullshit tonight goes out the window. Talk to her like I ain't heard of no friends. All that bullshit tonight goes out the window. Right out the window, right out the window. I'm on another level and my crew's too fly, 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 fly. I'm on another level and my crew's too fly, 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 fly.
Yes, thank you guys. That was awesome. Oh, fuck.
What was your favorite part about that song?
Like you just you both knew exactly. what
Oh,
was going.
fuck. I know for the listeners too. Of course, we put that song in after. So we just had to fake the funk. Hey, that was
great.
fucking nailed
Oh,
it.
man.
But you did nail it. You guys actually came in and once you guys chose what song you were going to play, you never played a song twice. That is a first.
All first takers.
I kind of noticed that when I was filming.
Yeah.
First taked every one of them. You guys are pros. You have been playing forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you, real quick, did you guys start in 2007? You came in, I know there was a bass
Yeah.
player before you. You were at the beginning.
A bass player who was way better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Yeah. They've been just trying to find someone who's good.
Yeah.
But you'll
It's-
do in the meantime.
I've lasted until then. No.
So, or did you come into the band in 2007?
I came in 2008, so just the next year.
Started in 2007?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Who was the other dude? One other guy wasn't in the very start.
We had another
We had another
guitarist. Yeah,
guitarist.
his name was Ryan Krebs.
Way back.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
But like,
Well-
so the other guitarist and the bassist both quit within like the first year of them making the band, and then I took over. And they like on their last show, they forced me to go up on stage and play one song with them. And we had like it was just a complete mess because it's like these are these guys last show, and they walked off stage, and then I walked up, and we were all like blacked out, drunk, and 18 years old. It was a mess.
Now they're at home watching
Yes.
Outer Banks going, son of bitch.
Yeah.
No, they
No, we
actually,
keep it-
they both went and formed their own band, R.A.C.
I do. Yeah. Spreading awareness across the desert about
Yeah.
the Rastafarian fucking religion.
No, but I told you before though.
Yeah.
Hey, I was on the way here.
Oh yeah. Prep everybody. This is where the show
Yes.
gets dark. It's been all fun.
Hey, yeah.
reminiscing,
I'm
but
ready to get
This
dark.
is a very serious
dark.
podcast, and Duddy's going to take it to a
Let's
different
get
place.
dark, Duddy.
I'm
Set it
driving
up,
here.
Duddy.
Dark with Duddy.
I'm driving here, and I see something. I see someone do something, and I'm just like, "What the fuck?" It's just
This
this
person deserves to be slapped.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
This person deserves to be slapped.
All
And
right.
I don't want to like hurt. I kind of want I want them to feel pain.
Yes.
They're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to be fine, but they're going to remember the slap
Yeah.
From
and-
Duddy.
Yeah.
from me.
There's not a lasting mark that but remembrance of a
Oh
moment.
yeah. Oh yeah. Because
This is you should
I
be
see
slapped.
this. I'm driving, and why is this a person that? Why is this a thing? The guy or girl who stops 3 to 4 car lengths before the crosswalk.
Up, hit it.
Ooh.
Why? Like, I don't even, it's the littlest thing. It's not a big deal, but it just makes me so angry. When you pull up to the crosswalk and you look over and you're like, wait, there was and then you look back and they're 40 feet behind your car and there's just an empty space next to you. It just makes me so
It's
mad.
one of those things.
Oh,
This is probably a good person who needs to be slapped just to join. Because then what it does, and when Duddy brought it to me, he's all, dude, someone needs to be slapped. And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, the person that doesn't pull all the way up to the crosswalk. And there's people that stay 5 feet back. And I
Sure.
get that because
Yeah.
a crazy bicycle is coming through
Yeah.
or whatever. You don't want to catch the front hood. But the 3 car length thing it's
I
really
just
rough.
don't
And
get
it
it.
makes you feel like you're doing the wrong thing when you pull up.
oh no,
correctly.
I'm not doing the wrong thing.
No,
I'm
but it
doing
makes
what
you
you're supposed to do.
feel.
Well, I think so. Andy goes like 2 car lengths ahead of it.
The
Oh,
two
goes
goes
straight
ahead.
past.
Real. That's
Yeah.
a real fuck you move
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's a you're not gonna cross
I'm a-
today, or
That's
you'll have
just
to.
I
go.
drive the way I want to drive.
You do.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
16 tickets.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yep.
So you won't be driving the way you want to drive for much longer.
Well, the thing is, if I get my license taken away, I'm gonna drive dirty.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, you don't even care. You're just gonna
He
keep doing
just
it.
does not want to have to drive on tour. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
If
yeah.
I just trash my record, then I got it.
Well, he used to do that because he obviously, I mean, nobody likes driving on tour
Yeah.
because it's 16-hour drives. But we were going down a mountain. It was like a 6% grade.
Serious?
Serious. And,
We're doing this again.
And so like we always have to put it in manual and like manually like throw the thing down so it breaks you, whatever.
Oh,
So we tell
yeah.
him to throw it down.
Yeah.
And he throws it up.
Throw it in the gear
He
too.
throws it straight up into reverse at 80
Ooh,
miles an
that's
hour.
Good for your.
Down.
I was just like, this tour sucks.
That's the Spring Starbucks tour. It literally might have been.
I hit that shit all the
You
way
said
down
blap.
to the lowest gear you could. So I was.
He's all I'm gonna be in
The
this band
van,
for a while.
it
I
just
don't like
shut off.
driving.
It shut off and it needed like an hour. It was just like I just need to chill.
And then it started
It
working
started
again.
back
And I
up.
was like, fuck, we gotta go play
Yeah,
another
damn
show
it.
with B Foundation.
We're gonna make it.
There's 2 types of people that in the band driving thing. Jared Duddy will famously say Jared had like a suspended license for a long time, so he got away with the no driving. Or there's the guy in your band or girl who will just drink 3 drinks immediately at the venue, and then when it's like you're driving tonight,
can't.
That was
well, I
me.
already fired off.
We all-
That's
That
your
used to
move.
be me.
Yeah.
That's right.
We would we would all go because we had no tour
like,
manager.
who's
It was
driving
just us
tonight?
four.
I'm already
Yeah,
drunk.
just be
Exactly. I
checking.
can't. I'm
Just
like,
start
I
chugging.
can't.
And they'll do this one. I'm buzzed, but I'll drive if you want. You're like, no,
Yeah.
no, you're buzzed already. Let's
No,
find
I'm
someone
fine.
else.
You just ask
Yeah,
more drunk.
yeah.
I'm fine. Like I'll do it. They're just like, no. It's
Wow.
okay.
So that's another thing for the bands that just don't give up, don't quit, and get wasted immediately at the venue, and you won't
Yes.
have to drive or trash your driving record. This is how I just want to help young bands out there.
Yeah, and
Yes.
if you are the unlucky soul that gets chosen to drive after the show, pull all the way up to the crosswalk. Just pull all the way on
for
that.
fuck's sake.
Let's be
get
real,
there.
guys.
Oh yeah, this is You Should Be Slapped, isn't it,
Yeah.
Duddy? Yeah.
I think maybe we should be slapped now.
No, it's good. That's all. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
But there's no one on earth who doesn't know that person.
Everyone has seen this person, and everyone goes, "Why are you doing that?"
Yeah. you slow down next to them and then you go, oh wait, no, why? And then you realize every other car goes all the way up and they just sit there like they're worse than everyone.
Yeah.
Which they are. You're better than everyone. The four-wheel.
I'm better.
Worse. All right. They should be slapped, Duddy. I agree. And you know who else should be slapped?
Uh-oh.
Who?
All of you guys apparently for trying to make music. This is Fan Watch, where we search through the fans of the Dirty Heads, the fans of Catastro, and we look for the fans that
Who is
don't
this guy?
like
Do
you
you have
guys
the photo?
anymore. Apparently, you're gonna find
the
out all about this guy like really soon.
We're
and
about
you're
to tell
gonna
you
love
He
Luke,
it.
said
of
he's
course.
Charlie Winter and he's 46.
So look at so
Yeah, dude, you're gonna find out about
I
Charlie.
did see this one.
So
I thought it was fucking
yeah.
great.
the fucking,
That's actually my private account. Josh.
this photo. They did a great job. It's hilarious.
Okay, well, let's set this all up. So this is the Fan Watch, right? So recently, Duddy posted a photo to his Instagram of himself with a neck brace on because he hurt his neck during the last tour a little bit.
What'd you do?
It was
a long story short because I've already explained it, but okay.
on the shit. Yeah, like
Guys,
last
remember,
week.
I'm 40.
Sorry.
I'm 40
That's
years
okay.
old.
Yeah.
Remember, I got whiplash on a roller coaster. Okay? This happened.
No way.
And then I didn't realize that it happened. I just thought I was sore, and then I went and had multiple fly dates, concerts. I rehearsed like 6 days in a row in Nashville, flew to Mexico. Did
But
all this
really,
stuff.
it was the roller
It just
coaster,
got
dude.
worse and worse and worse and
Oh
worse.
my God.
Before I finally went in and wondered why my entire left arm was going numb.
Was it
24
was it
hours a
worth
day.
it?
What's that?
Was the roller coaster worth it?
Yeah. It was my son's first time he was of height to be able to go on all the rides.
Oh,
so we
that's
just
awesome.
went on like
That
a
is
billion
No, yeah,
fucking
you had to go
rides.
back to back. That's awesome.
And I just destroyed myself. So next time you're going to go on a roller coaster, do some stretching.
So his son, aged up into the roller coasters, and Duddy aged out all on the same
Yeah.
day. At
But
Knott's
look at,
Berry
and
Farm,
I want to make it
everybody.
clear, I didn't actually need a neck brace. My cat got fixed.
All
My
right.
cat has the cone.
Let's explain that. Okay, so Duddy on his Instagram.
So I thought this will be a
posts
funny photo.
Yes, of himself with the neck brace. His hair's parted down the middle. He looks really
You
good.
Did you get the neck brace from your injury though? Like they gave you a neck
No,
brace? You
it's
had
even
it?
worse than that, guys.
Oh God!
I'm searching online for some things to help my back. I got some things to stretch my back, some like physical therapy stuff, all back and neck stuff. So what does the internet do? It starts showing you, well, if you need all that, you also might need this. So this fucking $5 neck brace pops up, and I'm already buying back and neck stuff. And I look over at my cat, and my cat's in a cone, and I was like, I'm gonna get this neck brace so I can take a photo with my cat.
All on purpose. That's great.
All right, so you posted it, Duddy.
So I posted
You
it.
bravely posted the double injury photo where you both look it's really a perfect photo.
What's going on with the guy, Josh?
So this is where
Okay.
it gets fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the fans of the Dirty Heads posts online a picture of Chris Elliott, famous actor from I guess the 80s and 90s, funny guy. He was in Scary Movie, and it looks shockingly like Duddy. So he posts the side by side of Duddy and Chris Elliott from Scary Movie,
Okay.
and says, "How funny is this? These guys look alike." And that's not mean. Duddy
Dude,
thought this was a perfect comparison.
Dude,
That's mean at all.
I saw that. I laughed my ass off, and
Yep.
I was like, "It's perfect." Like, yes,
That's funny.
It's
it is
perfect,
fucking
right?
Hilarious.
So we're laughing, but
But-
then Duddy scrolls down to see the comments. He's like, "What are people saying about me?" And then this guy, Steven Swindler. Duddy,
no,
you take it away.
no. Charlie Coleman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it is Charlie Coleman.
He says.
You're right.
Charlie Coleman says.
I'm 46.
No, he says not aging well. Like talking about me, right?
Saying
He says
Duddy, he's
not
looking terrible.
aging well, and I'm just like, well, that's fucking mean. And hey, I'm not trying to say that I'm this great looking dude, but I think for 40, I'm holding up all right. You know,
And this is
I
your
would have to
fan
agree.
page. This isn't
Yeah,
your fan
yeah.
page. So
And
it's like-
hey, look, I got a
dedicated
lot of
fans.
friends who are of my age, and let me tell you, I'm holding up okay for 40. But hey, that's not the point, right? So even that, I'm just like, oh, whatever. That's just people being people on fucking line.
So he sees
Someone's
Wait, but
always-
Charlie stuck up for you.
So Charlie Swindler steps in
no,
and goes,
Charlie did not stick up.
no,
Oh.
Steven Swindler, I'm sorry, steps in and sticks up. He says,
Oh, Stevie
he
did.
says, Charlie, he's 40 years old, for fuck's sake. Show your face,
Fucking
D-bag.
face, D-bag.
Which is
And then
like, hey, dude,
Steven-
that's a good fan right there.
Yeah,
He really
that's-
stuck up
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
So, and then Charlie Coleman goes, this is where I was just like, Are you kidding me? So this guy, then
it.
Charlie posts.
This is the guy that said that you are not aging well.
This is the guy that says I'm not aging well.
Okay.
And then he posts a picture
A
that
selfie.
says, Steven, I'm 46. And he posts a picture of himself. And then under that, he says, suck it.
Oh,
Like,
that's so fucking
just
good.
like,
He
wait,
posts
so,
a selfie of
so
himself
is
in
this
a.
like
Oh
you,
my
like,
God.
is this like you saying, look at, I'm 46 and I look better than you?
Which he doesn't
Well,
at all.
No,
It's
hey,
just, I just don't
is there any way
get
we
it,
could
like-
zoom in on the photo?
We can
we need to
zoom in. Now look, he's not some horrifying
No.
monster. Look, yeah, Charlie, you're fine, buddy. He's got, I do love, he's got a Let's Go Brandon shirt on. He's
He
very
does.
proud of that shirt. And I got to say,
Luke, what are you
that is
doing?
actually funny. That is actually
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
got a Let's Go Brandon shirt on, black and white Mickey
A
Mouse
Mickey
cap.
Mouse hat.
And I just really want to see what's on these posters.
And he's got two chins, I've noticed as well from this angle. He could choose a better angle, but I do think he's funny. I would like to hang out with him. He's probably funny.
So do you think?
I don't
do you
know.
Think he's
The Let's Go
special?
Brandon shirt is gnarly though. I think it's hilarious, but I wouldn't personally wear it. I think
I
it's a bridge too
personally
far
would not
for me.
wear one of
I
those
wouldn't be
either.
seen wearing it, but I do laugh when I
No,
hear
do you
it.
think he like went and took the picture right after the guy said, "Let's see you"? He's like, "Oh yeah, you want to fucking see me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna look, let's see me." He puts on his brand new "Let's Go Brandon" t-shirt.
I do think
he's like,
that.
I don't know, maybe the Mickey Mouse hat.
Oh
I'm gonna take
my
it right in front of my
God.
17 posters on my wall inside my
Yes.
house.
I like
Wow.
to think he tried on like 6 different hats.
He's
Luke,
trash.
can you zoom in onto the posters and shit behind him? I want to see what this is. If these are all like Dirty Head Gold records or something, then this is. I just got to
You guys
know.
sent him a bunch.
Zoom in back there.
Okay.
Oh,
God,
it's
dude,
got-
that might be a Dirty Heads poster in the
I
back.
think it is.
I think it is. I think
Wow.
it's the turtle one that.
God,
One in the
is-
middle looks
This
like
is really good podcasting.
That's the mask.
One in the
So
middle might
we-
be you guys.
On the wall is hanging is the mask of the little guys in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes,
Ah.
and he's got movie posters back there.
And
Look.
another Mickey Mouse. Another Mickey
All right,
Mouse.
so
this guy-
is great pod.
All
So-
right, this is
so
great pod.
I guess
Whatever.
all I
He's
was
got a
trying to
gray
say
beard.
is
Fuck him.
It's just, I'm just curious on this. Was this selfie taken? Dude, what are you doing?
Luke, back out of this shit.
Was this a photo? Was this selfie that he put in the comments and said, "I'm 46, suck it"?
Suck it.
Was this a post of like, "Yeah, check me out, motherfuckers. I'm hot as fuck."
He does. He thinks he's really hot. This looks like a dating profile picture that all of the girl's friends would tell her to avoid.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
it? Like
This guy gets
don't.
really mad when he's drunk.
Yes.
Do,
Yes, he
do all the
does.
matches names end with like an EIGH or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he watches every UFC card at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That's who this.
And he-
But
gentleman
he's
is.
only allowed in 2 of them.
Yes, he has been asked to leave a couple.
While watching the UFC matches too, he explains how he could kick all their asses.
Yes.
Oh, that's a kimono. That's a kimono. You had to do a kimono.
And everyone's like, I think it's Kimura. And then
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, no, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
how you
no,
pronounce it.
there's a fucking dragon up there. You're like,
Look, he's got him. That's a headlock. He's got him right in a headlock
Yes,
right now.
that's him.
So
All
I don't know.
right.
What I'm saying is, let's get a poll going. Let's get my photo that I posted. Let's get this photo side by side. Let's get a poll going.
In the FGWD bunker, that is the listener fan page for this very podcast. It's on Facebook. Go to Facebook, go to FGWD bunker. We will have a poll up with a picture of our friend Charlie and my brother Duddy with the cat and the neck brace, and we just want to know who's
Yeah.
hotter.
And look, yeah, we just want to know who's hotter.
They're both hot.
This,
dude.
this is
They're
a hot.
both
This is a
guys.
hot boy contest.
This is
okay?
a hot boy contest.
And there's no hard
Charlie.
feelings here, Charlie. You're probably gonna win. Look, you're.
Hey, Charlie,
you're-
you don't want that smoke.
you don't want that.
you don't want
smoke.
that smoke. When Luke zoomed in, he did have some steely blue eyes, Duddy.
Ooh,
So you
okay.
better watch out. And
Hey, I'm not saying I'm gonna win this poll.
No.
I just want to know.
What if you lose though? All of your fans. On
I
your own
hope to
bunker,
God
just
that-
say-
I kind of hope I
like,
lose.
you know what
Yeah.
Charlie is? He brought it.
he
And
is
Charlie
kind of
brought
a
it.
he is
Yeah.
a bit of a silver daddy.
Yeah.
Isn't he over there? All right, everyone vote for Charlie. Hotter than Duddy.
Let's go, Charlie.
Let's go, Charlie.
I am actually pulling for Charlie.
I will tell you what, though, one thing that kind of creeps me out:
Yeah.
grown-ups with Mickey Mouse stuff.
That
on.
is weird, really weird.
Yeah.
You see like grown adults with like a Iron Man shirt. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to offend anyone.
Wait,
Got a
can we-
Captain America shirt in the house. I
No.
like the movies. I'm just saying.
Can we do?
All right.
Can we do some more shit talking things?
Yeah, so
Yeah, we got
yes,
one for you
fan
guys, too.
watch. We've got. Is there any
All
more
right,
people
Charlie.
making fun of the dirty heads?
Let's do this.
No, that's it. We go. Oh wait, what about Yes. Okay. So now we have someone that's talking shit on Catastro. Are you guys excited
Honestly,
for this?
impossible.
That's
so I like to see what
impossible.
they try to do.
We had to search far and wide. Luke, how hard was it for
Okay.
you to find?
literally
this?
10 months ago.
It's like whoa. It's really fucked
This
up,
one is
dude.
kind of gnarly.
This is a paragraph, so go ahead and read it.
So all right. So Luke, where'd you find this real quick? And YouTube. Okay. So
This is
Luke had to go to
J-Lab.
YouTube is trash.
Oh, shut up, Luke. He said it's the first video he even tried. So this is J-Lab. Duddy, take it away.
Okay.
J-Lab says, old Catastro was the bee's knees. Just seems like the lead singer got hooked on drugs and thinks he's a rapper now.
Hey, he's only had 3.5 stiffies.
Even at their concert, you could see a different vibe from them than the other bands like R.A.C, Pepper, and Fortunate Youth. Yeah, they're different
Not
bands.
Dirty Heads.
Yeah, they're different bands. They aren't even in the same genre now. Just drugs and BS in the lyrics. Miss the guitars, miss the chill vibes.
Nice. They get a lot of these ones.
Yeah.
What
You
the
guys
fuck?
suck.
Dude,
He was right, though.
my favorite thing was like, my favorite is like, they don't even sound like R.A.C or Pepper or Fortunate Youth. No, they're
when did
different
we?
bands.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, you guys never ever
Got
did.
hooked. Oh my
That's
god.
my favorite
This
part.
is-
He didn't get
not-
hooked on drugs. He's always been on drugs.
Yeah.
Yes,
motherfucker.
This
motherfucker
is not
J-Lab.
new.
We
This is
were.
not-
And what else did they say?
They said
No.
that.
Now,
Yeah.
just
really
drugs
just
and
mad
you're-
at you. Don't
No, but
sound like all the
you
other
think you're a
bands.
rapper now, and I will have to say on your behalf that you rapped at our cult Christian church when we were like 8
I've
years
always
old.
been a rapper, J-Lab.
And
Yeah.
if you want to prove it to J-Lab, I think the only way to do it is for you to spit the first bar of the rap that you did at our church in front of the stage.
Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. And in my life, I put none before thee. Because since I was a youngster, I used to know that God was the only way to go.
Yeah. So
What
fucking
now,
take that, J-Lab.
What now, Jay?
What now, J-Lab?
Hey, J-Lab.
Jesus is the way.
Oh.
Hey, J-Lab, it seems to me I found Jesus before you.
Oh,
dude,
true.
J-Lab.
And all that drug shit is just a facade.
It's just-
Druggies don't say
while
facade.
he says while slurring through the word
yeah.
facade.
Yeah, make me another Steffi.
It's just a
Oh,
facade.
dude,
Make me
Jay-
another stiffy and let me
Wow.
find
All
where
right,
J-Lab
guys,
That was
Uh,
a heavy, harsh one.
Drug
Woo.
break? Should we take a
That
drug
was
break?
so mean.
Drug
Drug
break?
break?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
guys.
No,
Line
thank
it
you,
up, drug
J-Lab.
break.
Do you have
All right.
any nicer ones than that?
Well, we do have a
Well, that's
Q&A
the-
later, and
that's
that's,
the segment.
typically we do have
God.
a Q&A later, and they're typically nice in there.
I feel attacked as shit.
Now let's okay. Is that all we have? Talking shit. On
We got the
Catastro?
1-star search.
We've got the 1-star search. So this is kind of something we're adding into this segment because it goes along with it. You guys all remember Star Search, right, listeners? If you're
Yes.
too young, Star Search was like American Idol when Duddy and I were kids. It was,
Yeah.
Star Search. They'd have
Colby.
comedians, singers, and they're searching for a star. Where this is 1-star search, where we search for 1-star reviews of the Dirty Heads, and we found one. So Luke, pull it up. All right,
This is
take it
good.
away,
Dang,
buddy.
this is long.
See, no thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, here
that
we
was
go.
right.
Here we go.
This
This
is
is from
Johnny B.
Johnny B. He says, I've said it once before and I'll say it again. Dirty Heads music has been hot garbage since the.
Oh man, I didn't expect it to just come out. That's
Oh.
great.
has been hot garbage since the albums After Any Port in a Storm, which was our first album.
Oh my god.
This guy does not like
You guys have
you
been
obviously don't
garbage for a
like
long
us.
time.
Like, they had the perfect fusion of hip hop and reggae and a little bit of rock. Everything since then was some mainstream BS. Any Port had like 22 songs on it too. What's this 10-song album crap? I used to love going to D8 shows in the early days, but once they got hot and mainstream, I think he's talking hot like we're hot guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I told you, Charlie.
John B, vote in the poll.
Yeah. Hot and mainstream, they just haven't been the same. Hopefully one day they'll find their OG Dirty Heads grooves again and stick to it.
Wow.
So
That's pretty
he
rough.
liked one. We've put out, I don't know, I think it's like 9 or 10 albums. He liked one.
You liked one.
We
The
get a
first
lot of that shit where people are like, ever since Lay Me Down, they suck at. We're like, that's the first single that, like, well, I guess
Yeah, it's
stand
like
tall,
you're
sort of.
placing a comment 10 years later on an
Oh.
album. So you're still listening. You're still
Oh,
consuming
man.
it. I like that.
Hey,
Um,
should we
what
read this one
Duddy,
underneath? Is
yeah.
it is
What
it
is your
verbal?
favorite album that you guys have?
It changes for sure. Like, I honestly,
I
I
feel that.
really love Supermoon.
I think Supermoon was my favorite because when I heard it, I like immediately turned it off and I wanted to drive off the road. So no, I really liked it though because it's just like you guys always switch things up a lot, and that was to me like the biggest like change. And I don't know, it was beautiful. Like Dave Cobb did such a good job on
did a
it.
great
It
job,
sounds great. And like Horsefly was like the song off of it that I was like, oh, this one's cool. It's just a different vibe, but like nobody was doing it. And then like, was it Supermoon, the single off of it? It had that like Tarantino vibe.
I
love that.
It wasn't exactly the single, but it was just like the first song we released. But we didn't really do like a single push with it.
That's crazy that you got that feeling from it because Morris Kid gave it a 1-star review and he said loves Swim Team and Sound of Change. He likes those. Both incredible albums, but after Swim Team, I believe they found a funk of ordinary music. Saying this about Dirty Heads, of course. He said Supermoon, the album you like, he said Supermoon is basic and nothing special. Disagrees with you wholeheartedly. Listen to Me and Visions are both really bad singles.
Jesus Christ, wasn't even a single. It was just like a B-side song.
But then they propose a toast. Here's to hoping they go back to what they were good at.
Oh,
cheers, everybody.
Cheers. No, so we get this a lot where we get, you know, they're not the same.
Hopefully you get good at what you do again.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna practice.
No, everybody wants us to make music. Not everybody. There's always like just 2 people that will comment on things. And like, why don't you guys make music like you did in Gentle Predator? It's like, we were 17 years old.
Yeah.
It's like, because I'm not 17, I'm not 30 going into a studio to write music, coming up with the same things that I would when I was literally in high school.
Dude, when we wrote Any Port in a Storm, I was 20. We were party animals, jumping off roofs and just doing whatever.
That's when we
I
met
am
you
now
guys.
40 and I hurt myself on a roller coaster, guys. I can't. I'm gonna write different songs.
Yeah. If they wrote Any Port in a Storm today, they would hurt themselves.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here. All right, enough shit talking. Let's prove them all wrong with another cool song. What's the second song?
100 Rips.
No. Wait, are you okay? Is that the one you want to do? I thought you were going to do them in order.
I thought that was order.
Was it in order?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, F me.
Yeah.
We're doing 100
was 100
rips.
first or second?
You can do whichever one you want. It doesn't
Bad
matter.
news.
bad
We'll
news.
do bad news. We'll do bad news.
Oh, we did 4 songs.
You did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're going into the second
Bad
song
news.
you guys played for us earlier. One take again, like you did
One
for all of
take.
them. Bad news. Anything you want to say about Bad News?
Bad News is actually one of my favorite songs because it's a very personal song to me, and every time we play it, you know, it's my favorite song to play.
It's about an ex-girlfriend.
It's about an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
Stiffies
big time.
kicking in.
You know what I mean? Like the lyrics are like very genuine. Like
Oh,
very,
yeah, you-
everything is like
You say what
everything
happened.
happened.
It's a story.
It's a story.
Yeah, big
You know?
time.
So
All right.
yeah, Bad News.
Here it is. Bad
right.
News.
I'm like, yeah, I guess I learned a life lesson, yeah. I picked the wrong one to mess with, yeah. You always had me second guessing. I can't tell if I'm swimming or just drowning in depression. Oh no, nothing at the cold shoulder. Now you left for him, he touched the things I never told you. Now you left for him because he pulled up in the Rover. I fucked you first and came fastest, Daytona. Ooh, girl, you stop being so cold. Ooh, girl, you stop being so cold. Why am I still calling you late night? Show up, roll up a little something till it feels right. And I ain't got a lot of you. I don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, bad news, bad news. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, bad news, yeah. Playing games, yeah, we'll see how long that shit lasts. Quit showing up and taking all my gifts back. And I know there's no excuse for domestic abuse. I'm the one who got bitch slapped. But I guess we can pretend that shit never happened and you never fucked my friend. Such a sad, sad story. I'm just waiting for the end and maybe we can close the book and get along and just be friends. But then again, you're bad, bad news. I wish I wouldn't know. I would've had clue. A fucked up relationship that didn't have rules. That's the last damn time you put me in a bad mood. Hey girl, you stop being so cold. Hey girl, you stop being so cold. Why am I still calling you late night? Show up, roll up a little something till it feels right. And I ain't got a lot of you. I don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, bad news, bad news. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Everywhere I said you bad, bad news. I wish I would've known, wish I would've had clues. A fucked up relationship that didn't have rules. That's the last damn time you put me in the bad mood. You're bad news. You're bad, bad news. I wish I would've known, wish I would've had clue. A fucked up relationship that didn't have rules. That's the last damn time. Why am I still calling you late night? Show up, roll up a little something till it feels right. But I ain't got a lot of you. I don't know what to do. Feel where I go, man, lose, man, lose. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Why you keep calling me late night? Show up, roll up a little something till it feels right. Hey. And I ain't got a lot of you. I don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, man, lose, man, lose. And I don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, man, lose, man, lose.
But now we go in to the spookiest part of the show.
Oh.
Everyone's favorite part, really. This is Scary Zone. So every week, you know, Duddy brings us a scary story, typically from wherever he's on tour at. But this week we have an Arizona scary story for you guys because that's where you're from. But before we get into it, do you guys have any scary stories? Has anything happened to the band that's scary? Anything personally?
Andy-
Seen a ghost, an alien?
I
Trapped in
mean,
a
always
cemetery.
when we're driving overnight, there's always like you can trick yourself into seeing whatever you want to see. But Andy definitely had a scary situation recently in San Diego. It's about a month ago.
Oh no, I just realized something.
What's up?
Because we know you kind of briefly told us about your.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna really go right into what the last guy said.
J-Lab might like this one. But
J-Lab's
yeah.
gonna be like, I fucking told you guys.
You know, if J-Lab never listens to us again, I think we'll survive.
Yeah, you'll
We
see.
will.
Let's go with it.
All right, tell us about your scary story.
So my boys were having their 30th, 30 dirty, right?
Mm-hmm.
30 dirty.
Or
Dirty
whatever,
30?
whatever you want to call it. And I flew there last minute. I was like, hey, I'm with it. Let's go. I took two hits of acid, but the fast acting ones.
J-Lab.
So we
was
got
right.
Fast
J-Lab,
actor.
No, so
you
we got
dirty son of a-
the acid from our guy Acid Dad.
Acid
in
Dad in
Colorado.
Denver. If you guys
And
ever never played in Pueblo, I know you probably skipped that because you're
If
a little
you
bigger
have a
than
buddy
us.
named Acid Dad, you're a drug addict.
No, Acid Dad is the greatest.
He's all, it's my dad.
This is
Actually.
Acid Dad.
He brings it to me. Basically, I took two of them. They hit me really hard. I walk out in San Diego. I start seeing like not good vibes. Not good vibes, right?
Oh no.
Go back to my hotel, and the girl. I was with the girl, not a guy.
She was of age.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
She was no. She was
Not a man.
She was not a man.
Okay.
Anyways, so we go there.
You don't have to specify
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
times that it's
I'm
not a man.
starting to
that
think
you
it's a
would-
man because you've said that so many times. I was with a girl, not a man. The opposite of a dick on this human.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Acid Daddy.
Acid Daddy. So she leaves. She's like, hey, I'm like, I don't have anything like left for you. Like, I gotta go to my work. So I spent 10 hours in this hotel.
Well, you forgot you lost your phone.
And I lost my phone. So I was tripping on acid 10 hours in a hotel by myself. And I was like, it felt like a movie, you know? I was like pulling out my hair. I was like grabbing on my legs. I was doing anything I could to feel normal.
J-Lab. J-Lab hit it on the-
It was bad.
Yeah, J-Lab.
And I thought about it. I was like, oh, like I could like walk around San Diego and like, but then I was like, oh,
Oh, that's scary to
whoa,
think about.
I'm still tripping on acid. I
Yeah.
have no idea what I'm doing.
and you
You
have
don't
no
have your
phone.
phone.
You
I have no
nowhere-
phone.
No way idea where
This
to
is
go.
the bummer too, because acid I've actually never done acid, but I've done mushrooms.
never done acid?
Never done acid. I've
Oh,
done
wow.
mushrooms a bunch of times, and you can mess up a mushroom trip or an acid trip if something kind of bad happens to you right at the
Yeah.
start, and then it sticks in your mind.
It
Yeah.
was bad.
Losing your phone is one of the worst things that can
Yeah.
happen to a
Yeah.
person this day and age. So you're right out the gates. I lost my phone.
Lost
I'm
my
on
phone,
acid.
and then
Now you're stuck in
two,
there.
I took 2 tabs, so that was
Yikes.
one of the more I've ever
Yeah.
taken. So
See, one time I had lost my phone and I took a bunch of mushrooms with my friend, and we were sitting on his like patio when it was like hitting, and we're listening to like Tame Impala just off his phone on the table in front of us, and like I start tripping, and I'm like I'm only hearing the sound of his phone coming from my pocket. Like I was convinced that like the audio was coming from my pocket, and I was like, oh, like he knows I don't have a phone. He like, I don't know why I picked up his phone. I put it in my pocket, but he's gonna know I stole his phone because it's playing music. And I just got in this loop where it was like 8 hours of me being like, my friends are gonna hate me because they think I'm stealing their phone. It's just like it can get really scary really fast when you're messing with psychedelics.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever done DMT?
No.
Okay.
I have
Well,
not.
Yeah, that's interesting to me. I don't know
I'd
that
like
I
to.
probably, I don't
Jared's
know that I ever
done it.
will, but yeah,
Jared's
but
done
it
it
does
a ton.
sound
Yeah.
interesting
He's
to me.
done
I
it.
want
We
to
have
kind of
some in the
maybe do
trailer.
it.
So we
Do you really?
Yeah, we literally do.
Oh, let's fucking
Dude,
do it.
Colorado gives us.
we
a lot of
wrote
weird
one
stuff.
album where I was doing DMT. I think
J
about
Lab.
every 3 hours?
Yeah,
2 hours?
was it not washed? Was it washed?
It was washed.
It
Yeah.
was washed. I woke up. Me and him shared a room. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I just the smell of mothballs, and I was like, "What?"
It smells.
And
it
Andy
smells really,
wake and
like,
bake
it smells
DMT
like
at 7 a.m.
smells like my
And
grandma.
then
Oh, that's
when-
what DMT smells like?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
smells
he
like
went
an
and
old
wrote washed.
That's the one where people say you kind of have like a crazy experience, like you've
It lasts
learned
like
things
15
about
minutes,
the
yeah.
fucking planet or
15, 12
something.
minutes.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. Everyone
Yeah.
who does it kind of says it's awesome and
Perfect.
rad.
Well, we
but
have
I
it
am
in our
scared
van,
of it.
so
I am
after this
scared.
Well, we have
I'm
it
scared
in
of it
our-
too.
Oh, I can't.
I
today.
haven't done it. I
Today's
won't
not
do
the
it.
day,
Well,
but I
it's-
am interested.
It's
I'm-
10 minutes.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. DMT, you're. I'm not doing it, but you're fucked up for 10 minutes, and then
And then you're
go
just
about your
fine.
life.
And then
15
you're
minutes,
done.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
You go
That's
surf, you go
gnarly.
listen to
And you're
rap,
not
it's
even like
over.
high after. You're just like.
Yikes!
See, the thing is, I think that I couldn't handle that 15 minutes so much. They would ruin
Yeah, I'm scared.
years.
It was ruined.
I would need to
years.
clear my schedule.
I've never had not like a bad trip on mushrooms. I've done them like 6 times, and every time it's like terrifying. So
Well, speaking.
of-
wow,
Daddy.
bro.
Let's do it. Let's say it together. 1, 2,
Two,
3.
three.
Well, speaking of terrifying, yeah. Listen, I know you guys are from Arizona,
Okay.
and I'm not on the road right now because normally when I'm on the road, wherever I'm at, I walk around the town and I like find a local and I ask him if he knows about any scary stuff.
do you actually do that?
Yeah.
You
That's
want to know
crazy.
my favorite thing you do on the road is? You put your hair into your hat so no one knows who you are.
Oh, totally. It's so funny. If I just put my hair up, nobody knows who the fuck I am. I can stand in line and it's like, who's playing tonight? Fucking-
That is awesome.
It's
I didn't
so
even know you
funny.
did that. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
You had your hair all the way up in your hat, and you were like, I was like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I don't even know who the fuck I am.
No, but I flew to Arizona yesterday because I knew you guys were coming in and I flew back.
Yeah.
And I was walking around and I was asking people about scary stuff and I found some local Arizona scary stuff. And I was wondering if you guys have ever heard of the legend of the red ghost.
No, dude.
I've
I
never
thought
heard
for
of
sure
that.
you were gonna bring up the Phoenix Lights, like the alien thing, because that's like the most famous like supernatural. But I've never heard of the red ghost.
Oh, well, you're about to.
We turn over like tumbleweeds and shit, and we ask
Yeah, you
the
got
important
deeper.
questions.
Yeah,
and get the
yeah.
deep
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
And normally, like when I find someone, like they'll tell me the story, and then right when I turn around, they're just fucking gone.
Yeah, they usually
No
disappear.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They turn into tumbleweeds.
who knows?
sometimes.
Who knows?
It's crazy.
But I do know that this is the
What,
story.
what kind of stuff are they saying about them red ghosts?
Oh, it says
And I don't know either. This is gonna be fun.
the stories apparently begin in the late 1880s as miners and ranchers shared the land with a herd of camel.
Get outta
Imported roughly 30 years earlier by the U.S. Army, officially looking for beasts of burden, well adapted to living in the desert. So they brought some
Camel.
camels over, you know?
Okay.
Well, the experiment ultimately failed.
Camels did
But
not do well in
the
Phoenix.
camels had no idea they were being phased out. For the most part, they kept to themselves, except for the one with red hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
A ginger camel.
A ginger camel.
The camel trampled his way into lore. It said that the red ghost, as it came to be called, terrorized travelers and wildlife and even killed a pregnant woman.
Oh my God.
Yeah. One day, the red ghost picked the wrong vegetable patch, though, to graze and was shot by a farmer. Strapped to the camel's back was a headless skeleton,
What?
as if the red ghost was being commanded from beyond the grave.
Whoa.
That is good.
I love that. That was in Arizona?
Yeah.
That's
So-
fucking great.
somehow the camel did more harm than almost every creature you've brought to us in
Normally, the
117
creatures or the
episodes.
ghosts or the haunting, like normally they just kind of bang on stuff.
Yeah.
Or they're just like, ooh, and then they don't ever touch anyone or hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, you'll hear a whining, or you'll see a lady in a dress. It's usually stuff like that. Normally, no one gets hurt. This
camel
crazy
killed a
fucking
pregnant
camel.
lady.
He was not pro-life.
That's
he was,
two murders under
And
that.
why does he have red hair?
Yeah, I don't know. You would think that like a red-headed camel would probably just get so ridiculed its entire life that it wouldn't like become. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe
That's what happened.
he was so
From the-
ostracized because for having red hair.
You know, like
that
you
he
say,
just
like,
became
yeah.
like he's just so bitter. And
Dude.
maybe like a dead person was also like redheaded, and they like
Oh.
latched onto him somehow,
Yes.
and then the redhead gene.
It's
was
like
just-
the black sheep,
Yeah,
is outcasted,
Yeah.
but the red camel.
You know what I
red
just
camel.
realized
Also-
about camels too? What the fuck happened to camels? When I was younger, there was like camel cigarettes.
yeah.
There
And
still
it
is,
seemed like
but-
every other movie, like Indiana Jones is on a camel. I haven't fucking seen a camel in 20 years. They're
There's
not in
been-
any movies.
It's a
They're
big
extinct.
camel shortage.
There
No,
really
they're
is.
not.
There's like a real big. I mean, in other parts of the world, I'm sure they're just as popular as ever. But Americans, we've really turned our back.
When's
on
the last
camel.
time you've seen an actual camel like close up?
Dude, I had to have been like 7
San
years old at like
Diego.
a zoo or
They're
something.
weird.
So camel,
Yeah,
what we're
they are
saying is like
so
camels
weird.
really
A
need to
weird
up
creature.
their publicity budget because we're not seeing much of
Yeah.
you.
They need a
kind
new
of died
agent.
out, especially in the pandemic. I haven't even heard the word camel in like
Yeah,
2
they
years. So
basically.
they really need
yeah.
to up their PR.
Let's bring camels back.
Let's bring camels back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make them
Camelbacks?
great again.
Yeah.
Camelbacks.
Camelbacks. Ooh.
Wait, I wonder if that's why they named Camelback Mountain. That's where the street we live on. There's a mountain
Oh,
out
is it?
there.
Well, there
Really?
you go.
It's called Camelback.
It's up to
'cause
you
Okay.
guys. Anyway, it was just a thought.
It's a red camel.
Hey,
You know,
bottom line is there's
Lot
a
of camels
scary
in the
ass
80s.
redheaded camel out there killing pregnant women.
that's the
Yes.
important thing. Well, not anymore, thanks to a farmer.
A farmer.
Yes. He's
Someone
pretty
else
easy
you
to
don't hear a
kill.
lot about.
Like
All right.
just one shot, the camel. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't a ghost or like the ghost, the legend
People
of the red
don't hunt
ghost.
camels
You
because
can't
it's the
shoot
easiest
ghosts.
thing on earth to kill.
Wait, do we have one more game?
A game?
I thought we were gonna play one more game.
No, it's a Q&A.
Have we
No,
played
Q&A.
a game?
Okay,
Sort of. Oh, why? Why? Are you scared?
I'm,
Is it
no,
Indian?
I'm just ready.
Oh, you're
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, you
Well,
know what we're gonna do here, Jake?
What's that?
Let's do another song, and then we're gonna get into.
We didn't even play live music.
Do you want to?
I kind of do, dude. Let's do that. Let's just have a little bit of fun. Duddy, grab your pink guitar. Everybody.
No, dude. I think.
Oh, you wanna do it? You want Tanner?
I think Tanner should come shred a
Yeah,
solo
come
on this
over
pink
here and
guitar.
grab the pink guitar.
Come on.
All right, everybody, we've got this new thing.
You guys don't even have to move.
Duddy was given a cigar box amplifier at one of his venues on his last tour because the Dirty
Will
Heads
you hand me that quarter inch right there?
the Dirty Heads sold out the venue, and as a little prize, they gave him cigar box that's turned into a guitar amp. So we have it here on set, and we're gonna have Tanner from Catastro rip a solo
top
live.
Yeah, flip that bad boy.
Here, guitar.
This is good pod.
Get out the harmonica.
Oh, dude, don't make me get out the harm.
Get out that harm, dude.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll switch it.
I'll play to you. We're probably gonna cut a lot of this out.
Yeah.
I don't even know what key this harmonica's in.
I'll make it easy. I'll just do 2 notes. This is going just how we planned it. All right, we did it, guys. You got it.
God damn it. All right, let's get into one more song.
That's what everybody says,
and then
too.
we're gonna jump into some Q&A. What's the name of this next track?
How many songs have we done so
You've
far?
done 2.
2. This next track is called 100 Rips.
100 rips. Here we go.
so dap and give me kudos. Step back and give me room, no. I'm riding in a two-door, but I'm nowhere uno. The weather's so nice, so I had to drop the roof low. Got a 9 to 5, I'll never show up in a suit though. Trying to stay alive, chasing all this loot though. Give me 6 feet, little homie, I need room, yo. I want the whole damn pie, not just some of it. My weed's so good, you gon' wanna take 100 rips. When it goes down and the shit blows up, I'ma blow smoke with my windows up. I'm going out of town cause I've had enough of all this stuff I'm thinking of. When it goes down and the shit blows up, I'ma blow smoke with my windows up. Going out of town cause I've had enough of all this stuff I'm thinking of. Yo, this is summertime vibe. What a time to be alive. I got one bad chick, but got another on my side. Tell her hop in the ride. We'll put our problems aside. I know she'll always be there, just like Bonnie and Clyde. And every time we cruise, it's always sunny like DeVito. I took a little Lucy while I listened to the Beatles. Yeah, you know the drill. Puff pass like Marino. And if you got a problem, we say fuck you, just like CeeLo. When it goes down and the shit blows up, I'ma blow smoke with my windows up. I'm going out of town cause I've had enough of all this stuff I'm thinking of. When it goes down and the shit blows up, I'ma blow smoke with my windows up. I'm going out of town cause I've had enough of all this stuff I'm thinking of. When it goes down and the shit blows up, I'ma blow smoke with my windows up. I'm going out of town cause I've had enough of all this stuff I'm thinking of. When it goes down and the shit blows up, I'ma blow smoke with my windows up. I'm going out of town cause I've had enough of all this stuff I'm thinking of. When it goes down and the shit blows up, right? When it goes down and the shit blows up, right? When it goes down and the shit blows up, right? Blow smoke, blow smoke, blow smoke with my windows up. When it goes down and the shit blows up, right? When it goes down and my shit blows up, right?
Boom. And another one. Another amazing track. Thank you guys.
And another one.
Yeah. Now what we're going to do is move into some Q&A from our Patreon members. Guys, we do have a Patreon page. If you are listening and enjoying the show and you want a little more, you can go on over to patreon.com/feeling good with Duddy, and you will get 4 extra episodes every month. And I do like guitar tutorials over there for Dirty Head tracks and all sorts of behind the scenes stuff. It's a lot of fun. It is $5 a month, but it really does help the podcast keep going. And you get a lot of fun stuff. And you get a chance to ask Q&A questions that me and Jake and our guests will answer on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You guys do an extra episode every week for your
Yeah.
Patreon? That's pretty crazy.
Sometimes we miss, but
Yeah,
we always try to make it up if we do.
for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do these.
Questions. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ask us any question you want.
All right.
God.
We've answered some of these already for our
Oh,
Patreon
God.
show we did, but I'm gonna go. We got Christina Whitman. She says, "How do you?" Oh, this is great. She says, "How do you guys deal with social media assholes? Sometimes shitty shit they say on there gets to me, but I hold myself back from saying anything." Well, we bring it up on the show and we talk about it.
Yeah. I love when people talk shit about us online, because if you only like read good things about yourself, you'll end up believing it. And I really want to hear like how trash we are and like how much more we need to work, because I don't know, that just fuels me. So I I say don't respond unless you have something really funny to say back.
Yeah.
And it's worth it.
And just can't get mad. And that's like another reason why we like to do this on the show is read the people that are hating, because also people that are, look, everybody gets bullied online.
Yeah.
And it's nice. I hope it's nice for the listeners to see that even Duddy, even like, because our listeners are fans of the Dirty Heads. So even the band that you love, they're getting trashed. Online.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. We're all in this together.
I'm sure there's
and it's all good fun.
like super hot models out there. Probably people going, "You're ugly." And
do you know who would do that? Do you know who would do that? Is it Charlie?
Charlie
for sure. He watches the Victoria's Secret and he's like, nah.
He watches the Victoria's Secret model. He goes,
Not for
"No,
me."
she's not aging well."
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. Well, we answered that key one.
Yeah, no, I just tried not
Let's
to
do
give
some more
too
talking
much.
shit ones.
Let's see. Jesse Rules of
No, these are
Nameless
questions.
says,
Good question.
"What is a pocket fulla?
When we wrote that song,
Is it sex
Oh.
or drugs? I need to know."
It is.
what is a pocket full of?
If you want
it
the
was
real
kinda-
answer, a pocket full is a pocket full of drugs.
Probably, yeah. There's
God,
a
dude.
pocket full of
Who was it?
God,
D-Lab,
Trav,
J-Lab.
Fav, dude.
He's
J-Lab.
really J-Fab.
Very intuitive.
Yeah, that one is more like the whole album. We kind of just wanted the vibe of like you're going out with your friends, you're partying, you're driving around, like late night, kind of cruising, drinking beers, whatever. So it's kind of, we had this whole like, it could be whatever you want to think of, but it's a pocket full of like whatever's going to make your night better.
Nice.
I'd like
Could
to
be a bag of
know
weed,
what a
could be
pocket
something.
full of sex is. That's
Pocket full of sex.
Yeah.
Is it sex or drugs?
Hey man, if you want to
Pocket
know
full of
what a pocket
sex.
full of sex is, go-
Dude, a
No.
pocket full of sex seems sticky.
It does
Yeah.
seem sticky.
You reach in your pocket, you're like,
Oh, a pocket
Yeah.
full of sex is like a pocket full of pubeoli.
Yeah, if you
A pocket full is pocket full of drugs.
Pocket full of drugs?
Well, it could be a
whatever
pocket
drug,
full of-
drug of your choice.
pocket full of whatever is going to make your night better.
Let's see here.
There you go.
Kristen. Okay, Allison, I know everything. Lynch says, who do you want to collaborate with the most?
Well,
That's kind of a hard question. There's so many
There's so many, yeah.
cool
That's always a
people
weird
to
one.
collaborate with, because I would like to do some stuff with people that are like very outside of the scene. But I don't know. That's a difficult question. There's so many artists.
those are good questions. Like,
Yeah.
I get it, because
I'm a
people
really
would
big
like to know,
fan
but it's so, because there's
of,
probably 30 people that you'd
Blackberry.
love to do stuff with. you know?
Okay.
You like
There
to
you
do
go,
it?
know him?
Blackberry's
Yeah.
got one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Blackberry would be cool. It'd be cool to do some like pop artists like
very
that.
big fan of him. Who else?
I don't know. I just got really into Dijon. Have you heard of this guy? He's
I like the
kind of
mustard.
on the mustard's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The artist is really good though. He's going on tour with Bon Iver, and that's how I found him. But he's got this like really raw, like cool style. I just think it would be cool to like try to find somebody that's like completely out of our sound and just see what we would make at the same
Do you
time.
know what I've been seeing on the internet?
What have you been seeing on the internet?
Uh-oh.
A lot of people say Catastro and Dirty Heads need to do a song together again.
Yeah, and people need to realize that we already did.
You know what I've been seeing in the
Yeah.
That's just what they're saying.
Damn.
I know you're busy.
Yeah. Well, you can never trust the internet. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you can't just.
And they're saying that, and that Duddy's not aging well.
Yeah.
A lot of shit on the
That's
internet.
true. Fake news.
So,
But
okay.
Christina
what's next?
Beck says, "Hi boys, awesome show in Pueblo. So stoked to finally hear Pocket Full alive. Hopefully you will be home from tour to celebrate Thanksgiving with your families. What are each of your favorite Thanksgiving foods?"
Oh, that's great. So Kristen Beck, actually, she's really good friends with Acidat. So I know who that is.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, yeah. We know her very well. She's a very nice person. So
Wow. I know two people who know Acid Dad. Crazy.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, you guys and
Kristen
Christina
Beck.
Beck.
Kristen Beck.
Kristen
yeah.
Beck.
So Thanksgiving. So we're not going to be at home for Thanksgiving this year. We are going to be in a hotel on double beds in San Diego. So We'll see. It'll probably be Chinese food on the beach.
That
Doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
not that bad.
As far as our favorite, do you have a favorite Thanksgiving food? Because I honestly don't like Thanksgiving food.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
We call it orange and brown in our family. My mom makes it.
Yum.
Yeah, it sounds
Yum.
horrifying.
That sounds
Sounds
crazy.
like something you find in underwear, like, and it's, you know, but no, orange and brown. So it's it's sweet potatoes, you know, whatever, sweet potatoes, and then on top, what does she put on there? It's like
Brown
like sweet
something.
potato.
Well,
Oh,
then
I'm
it's
sorry, I'm
no.
sorry,
She
it's
does she does like a
caramelized
like
shit.
the caramelized like pecan crust. It's like a crunchy pecan crust with like marshmallow crap on it. It's just-
marshmallowy shit,
it's-
and then
it's
there's
insane.
cinnamon on there, and she bakes
Ooh.
it all. So
So you-
I'll eat a half a pan of it. Like I love it.
You
I
need
love
that.
it.
You need that orange and brown. Tonight.
I need that orange and brown,
Okay.
and I'm getting it this year. I'm not going to see Duddy this year. I'm going to be in the mountains, but mom and dad are going to drive.
You
right
guys are
next to their
spending
house.
Thanksgiving away from each other?
I know.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
It
my
is
wife and I, we
100% his fault.
really wanted to go to the mountains this Thanksgiving.
Bad brother.
Yeah.
I know. And my wife's off on those days. That's her
That's
days off of
perfect.
work. We're like, we got to go.
You gotta go.
Fuck
We're
it.
going.
Yeah,
We'll see him at Christmas.
I'm not a fan of turkey. I'm not a fan of
Nobody
really
is.
anything. It's gross, dude.
It's just
Dude,
dry.
everyone I've talked to has said that this week. They're like,
Yeah.
turkey. it's
Turkey's whack.
Turkey's whack. Turkey is whack. All right, next
whack.
question. Turkey's whack.
Mac, who's your Duddy Plante, says, "Hey Team Catastro, love your music. Was introduced to it through the Dirty Heads family. My question is a simple one. What was the story or inspiration behind One Day?"
One day, Andy hit the bong twice, and now
Oh,
he's
no.
at a loss for words. No, so one day is just kind of like coming to terms with a relationship that is not really going to make it. So it's like when you are still talking to the girl or the guy. If you're in San Diego on acid, no. If you're in the first stages where everything's good, but you can just tell that like one day you're not gonna want to see me. One day this is all
Yeah.
negotiate. I'm gonna fuck this up, or like something's gonna happen. So it's like kind of one of those.
But then
like,
the chorus is like, and that's when she's saying I can't be alone.
Yeah.
And I saying I need you to go. I need you. So it's like
it's coming to
it
terms
comes
and
back to
fighting
like,
with
I really do need you.
Yeah, it's like fighting with yourself on like, can we make this work, or like all these things. I know it's all gonna get fucked up with going on tour, going whatever you're gonna do, but like, can we make this happen? Where I do miss you, I do need you, but also one day you're not gonna want to see me, you're not gonna want to talk. So
It is tough as hell to try to keep a relationship when you're going on tour all the time.
yeah.
Fucking gnarly, man. It's a weird life. Any more?
Melissa Mierto says, "Favorite Dirty Heads memory."
I mean, that's a tough one too.
Yeah,
That's like
there's
saying
so
who do you want
many.
to collab with? It's like there's so many.
Favorite Dirty Heads memory for us or you?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. If you have
yeah,
one.
if you have one, go for it.
Well,
Mine would probably be the JJ's rap.
when Christian shit in someone's sink,
No,
and then we
it was-
rapped about all being gay.
No,
That was
I would say favorite.
That's Duddy's favorite Dirty Heads moment too.
Yeah, I would say probably like the Mexico trip, like 15
Yeah,
years
that
ago
was
or
a lot of
whatever.
fun.
Because after nobody came, we all decided to go to the bar, but we fit like 3 bands into you guys'. You guys were in a van
It was 14 people in our van, I believe.
No, I think it was 22.
More. It was 22.
I
That's
think we
right.
had 22 people inside your van.
And I'll never forget, Christian had one of the best burns on Howie. Ballyhoo was there.
Oh shit, Value was there.
And Howie, he's a good buddy of ours, and it was so funny. And I remember there was a thing back in the day where it was like, he never would take a tour pass off his like lanyard.
Oh, so he just
had
had
like
that stack.
No, he
he
didn't
had
have
like
300 of
80
them on there.
fucking tour passes.
Just walking around everywhere?
and
Why, Howie?
Just all these tour passes everywhere. And then
That's a should be slapped. Honestly.
yeah, that. But then Christian said something just like, "Oh, we'd all fit in here. Howie,
no.
We'd all fit a lot better in here if Howie would take his dang tour pass."
That's so good. No, that's so funny. The worst is like when you see people that aren't on tour.
Christian.
That's so good.
That's
But you
so
see like
hot,
a guy
bro.
like at a gas station, he's not on tour and he just has like 10 fucking
Yeah.
laminates. You're like,
Hey, buddy.
you're like a house light guy somewhere.
Yeah, dude, that's so fucking that Mexico show keeps giving us gifts.
Yes.
I think
Like,
we
we've
need
talked-
to go back.
We've
We
talked
do
about
need to
it.
go back.
We've had so many bands on our show that are in the scene. Obviously, we're having Duddy's friends on and my friends on. So like 5 or 6 different bands have had different angles on this show, and all the times I've heard it talked about, I've never heard that Howie joke.
Yeah.
It keeps giving us gifts. And see, there it is, dude. He's
Oh, sorry.
He's all stoned. He's coughing over here. His band told him they're all don't smoke pot until after the podcast. But he's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
And look what happened to him.
You know who
All
else
right.
is a bad boy?
Who's that?
Bruce Strawn. And he wants to know, what is something you like to do in each city you visit if time permits to do anything? Honestly, I have this thing I love to do on days off and I like to go like by myself because we're always with each other, right?
Yeah.
You're always on
Right.
a bus, you wake up, you look at you're always around everyone. So days off for lunch, I like to just go get ramen. I
Ooh.
find a ramen spot if I can. If
How
it's a
many
good-
how many eggs do you get in your ramen?
I usually get an extra egg, so I get like the 2, and they're like half. you know,
Quail.
they're
Yeah,
half
yeah,
eggs.
yeah.
So you get like really like 1 full egg, but what's up? Oh, I was pinching. Is it good now? Yeah, that's like my thing. I'm always like, oh, dude, if there's a cool ramen spot nearby, I go and I sit and I eat ramen, and I just I'll listen to a podcast most of the time. Yeah, love
The
it.
whole ramen?
I'll eat a whole ramen. Yeah.
Do you
I like to eat half ramen.
He's
when
getting
I
so
go
hungry
into-
right now. Like this, as
I want
the
ramen
long
so
rip's
bad.
going, he's just like ramen.
He looked at Duddy like a whole ramen. He's never seen one. He was
One
like, a
ramen.
whole ramen?
A whole one.
Look at
Like,
me.
tell me
I'm not
all
a,
about it.
I'm not a half
Yeah, he
ramen
looked-
type of
I've
guy.
never
So-
seen
so
such
do you-
hungry eyes in my look at that.
You said you do
Whole
a
ramen.
podcast on tour. Is that like what gets you through like the kill time thing?
Oh
or-
yeah, I love listening to podcasts.
I've recently started doing audiobooks, and that like
Oh,
just
yeah.
kills like
Yeah,
the
those are
whole
great, too.
like the whole drive.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess
Love
what
it.
I'm
That's been my
listening to
favorite.
right now, boys, before we get
what are
out
you
of
listening?
here? The Torah.
Whoa.
Or the Old Testament. That's right, because Duddy and I are Jews, but we've never really educated ourselves on it. I haven't,
No.
And so lately, because I listen to podcasts, I listen to all
Yeah.
the same stuff you guys do, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to the Bible. I'm not going to read it. You can't read
You
that.
can't read
So I'm
that.
going to listen to the Old Testament because that's like the story of the Jews and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And I've been listening to that.
How's that
Wow.
going?
It's fucking gnarly, first of all.
Yeah.
I got to Jacob. That's my name. I'm like, oh, Jacob, let's hear about this guy. Oh, cool. He's banging 2 of his nieces.
Oh.
He's banging their housemaidens. He's like, everyone's banging everybody in the Bible, and there's no one there. There's very few people on earth. So they're all banging family members. I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
It's a fucking wild
you
story.
got a great
dude.
namesake.
Jacob's a real slut in the Bible.
He is, yeah. It gets a little
Living
it gets
up
a little
to
fishy
it.
in the second in the New Testament. So
Does
it's
it?
like,
I'm
yeah,
not
the Old
there
Testament,
yet.
Yeah, don't.
Don't spoil it.
No, it's like lost. Like maybe don't even go there.
No,
It's all bad.
I don't know what
news.
happens
get
at the
there
end.
eventually.
so-
I won't
Yeah.
spoil it.
I'm pinching it still. Jesus.
All right, this is good pod.
Yeah, this is great cause. Yeah. Matt Clem says, "Can we get a DH Catastro track?" He must have heard it on the internet too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Let's fucking do one.
Let's see here. The Shroomstress says, "I saw you guys at Cervantes, the absolute best show. Did you guys have a ritual or anything that you absolutely do before every show or after?"
we don't have like a chant that we do. We don't have anything. We just like
Huh.
generally like look for Andy, see if he's anywhere near the
Make
stage.
sure Andy's there.
Yeah, but yeah, no, we
Oh, that's Sublime with Rome's ritual with Eric.
Yeah.
yeah.
it
It's,
is.
so no, yeah, it's we don't have like one thing. I know a lot of bands have like the chant, or they always say one thing before they go out and get ready. But we usually just try to like stand next to the stage and like kind of jump up and down. And we're usually very like chill people backstage, and we go out and we try to like go as crazy as possible. So
All right.
kind of channel
all right.
that as much as we can.
I gotta know what rack? What's their name?
Rack.
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 Rastafarian
Their
awareness
ritual?
club.
They must have one, right?
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
By
like
the
un-
stars of Judah,
it's
align.
light
I don't-
some sage.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
sage,
Right.
of course, cleanse the area.
Tie your dreadlock to the person to the right of
Yeah.
you.
Dread braid, of
Dreadlock.
course.
You
It's
have
kind
to
of
take
like
a-
an Avatar connection situation.
You take a bite of something out of like a banana leaf.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Use the leaf to
Yeah.
pick it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh
okay.
man.
And that's
I hope
what
they
you
do all that.
Just
Is there any more?
Jennifer 007 says, any holiday traditions you guys have for when you're on tour and not with your family?
We go to Butters, the tour manager of Fortunate Youth's house, and we eat all his leftovers.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
That's our
Guys,
tradition.
This is our last question. And then after this one, we are going to send you guys off with another track.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys played 4 for us, so we
Yeah.
got an extra track.
And
This is personally your favorite, right, Duddy?
Yes.
What?
The next song.
The next
song.
track is
Yeah.
my absolute favorite. I walked down the aisle to it.
Well, before we do this, I had to say it reminded me when you said you were going through the tour. My favorite Dirty Heads moment ever was we were there for your bar mitzvah in Seattle.
Yes.
And so everybody carrying you on a chair. I think that was probably my favorite.
That's right.
Dirty
Your
Heads.
mitzvah was
Dude,
good.
That
we
was
had-
good.
That
At
was
Marymore.
so
So
bar
good.
mitzvah, on my birthday, we were on the road.
Oh,
And
no.
we did the
I
whole
remember.
nine, man. Everyone, they put me on a chair.
Yeah.
They walked me around.
Yeah.
doing the whole, it was so
It
good.
was- that was good.
Yeah. And the whole night was
Something
fucking
like that.
bat mitzvah themed. It was so great.
It was
Wow.
fun. So that was
Wow.
Marymore Park, I think, in outside
Marymore
Seattle.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite. Dirty
That's
Heads.
where, was that the same night that girl that you guys
That we
knew
bought-
threw up like the
Oh.
fucking Exorcist movie?
Yeah.
Just blah.
And somebody sat us down after. They sat us down, or I think Jared, and he was like,
Yeah.
you know, we know you guys, so it's okay. But if you guys were on tour with anybody else, you would probably be let go because that cannot happen. And then we were like, oh, okay.
Well, and it
The
wasn't,
things
it
you
wasn't
do on tour can
100%
really
their
affect-
fault because it was this girl's fault. She did
Yeah.
it to herself. I watched the whole thing go down.
We weren't like feeding her drinks.
No,
Well,
she
it was my
fed them
cousin,
to herself.
so-
It was
No,
your cousin?
No, it was your girlfriend at the time.
You're a drug addict and your
I
cousin's
don't
an
date my
alcoholic?
cousin.
What? No, so this girl, she
What's hot
rolls
as fuck?
up. I don't even remember what she looks like or anything, but
Hot as fuck.
was she?
No.
He doesn't
okay.
even remember who it is.
But she does one of those things that little girls like to do, which was probably after not eating anything all day. And she's like, I can fucking drink like you boys, you know, and she grabs the bottle of Fireball and just starts pounding it. And she chugs like half this fucking bottle of Fireball. And I'm just watching her. I'm just like, this chick is gonna get so sick
So I didn't
real
even see that
soon.
happen.
So she gets so fucking sick that she's like falls down.
My guest.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
was
your
your guys'
guess.
guess. Yes, this was Andy's guess. And Andy's off in the bushes on acid. And this chick, she gets so drunk, she like falls down, right? And then she's like not really conscious at this point. Like her eyes are like going in the back of her head. You know? So we're like, shit. So we get our tour manager. We're backstage of the concert and it's after the show. The show's over, but there's still like a medical team there. So we get our tour manager. We're like, dude, you might want to go get the medical team over here. This chick is like done, right? So
Shouldn't be
these
laughing.
fucking poor medical team comes over. It's like it was
Oh,
like two
no.
people. It was like a guy and a girl, and they come over and they're trying to like wake her up, and they've got her laid out nice now, and they're like, you know, put something soft under her head, and they're like, whatever. They're trying to do. Their
Dude,
thing,
I
and they-
remember this not nearly as bad as you two.
Oh, dude, this
It's
is then
bad.
what happens
I'm-
next?
I'm
is,
sorry.
dude,
Duddy's
she-
setting this up nicely.
Yeah,
for
oh
us
yeah.
seeing
So
this.
she and then they're sitting over her, you know, like kind of like talking to each other and like looking at her, and then she just fucking sits up like a zombie movie. Just whink, she just sits up and just goes blah, and it came out like a fire hose all
Oh my
over
God.
the medic people. Both of them just covered.
Oh my
Covered.
God.
Covered.
To
It
be
was
fair,
so bad.
we never saw her again after that, and I saw her on Instagram the other day, and she's doing very well. So
Okay, good to
She
hear.
is. Okay,
she's
we
fine
wish
and
her the
well.
best.
Here.
Yeah.
She takes her time with the Fireball now. She's
Okay.
learned her lesson.
Yeah, that was so. What happened when we played Remac Arena in La Jolla with you guys, and somebody from Fireball came and they gave us like 10 cases of Fireball in our trailer, and we were like so broken that first night. Like we drank so much of it because it was the only alcohol we had access to, and I lost my phone and my wallet that first night. And so I had to do the whole like month and a half tour with no phone. And I was just like, it would be like 16-hour drives, and I'd just be going like crazy in
Oh
the
my
backseat.
God.
I would just be looking over the bunk to see
At my
Andy's phone. And I'd be like, Andy, can I use your phone?
What are you looking
at? Like, "No, what are you looking at? It was that was not the best time in
They're
Catastro
playing
history.
Angry
Yeah.
Birds. You're just looking
Yeah.
at them jealous.
I would
I
have.
have a memory of that. Early
Yeah.
on, I didn't have an iPhone, and everyone in the band was playing Angry Birds.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
like on a fucking BlackBerry going, there's no Angry Birds. It's shit.
Well, before
Did
we
we
get
do
into
it?
this last song, thank you guys, first of all, for coming down.
Thank you.
And is there anything you guys want
Second
to like
time on the
plug
show.
real quick before we get out?
Yeah, I mean, check for tour dates. I'm sure we have some coming up in early of this year. Catastromusic.com. We always got new merch drops coming out like every other month or so. We have a private fan club, kind of like what you guys do with Patreon, called Pillar, where we just drop exclusive like behind the scenes videos and stuff. And then listen to the Camp podcast where it's me and our drummer Stravers, and we pretty much
who's
do
gonna
this.
be on episode 90?
Andy keeps saying he's gonna be on episode 90, but
Thank
I don't
you.
know. We'll see after this episode. We might push it to 100.
You got me prove yourself.
We'll see.
Yeah, and it's Camp with a K. The Camp, right?
Yeah, the Camp podcast, KAMP.
Yep.
But thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun.
Dude, thank you guys. And what's the name of this last track?
This last track is called Drop Top.
Ooh.
Duddy's fave.
My fave. Let's go, boys. Thank you guys again for listening. Thank you guys for coming down. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having me.
And I'm like drop top, ooh, we in the mood. It's Friday night, you know we bout to crew. I finna slide through, yeah, I kinda like you. I've been all around and they don't really make him like you. I pull up in the car, 42 with my cup. I couldn't make the shit up. We ain't dreaming love, put a drop on your tongue. Staying up to the sun, staying up to we're done. We ain't dreaming love, come close, baby. Ride slow with me, sit back, just relax and take it slow. In my drop top, ooh, we in the mood. I want your love, girl, I know you want it too. Come close, baby, ride slow with me. Sit back, just relax and take it slow. In my drop top, ooh, we in the mood. I want your love. I said, oh, you say something, should we pull up to the function? Should we keep that Marvin bumping? No, you think we interrupting. You ain't hit me up for nothing. You be looking for some loving. Every time I'm solo cupping, always buzzing up to something. When I pull up in the club, 43 with my cup. I couldn't make the shit up. We ain't dreaming love. Put that drop on your tongue. Staying up to the sun. Staying up to we're done. We ain't dreaming love. Come close, baby. Ride slow with me. Sit back, just relax and take it slow. In my drop top, ooh, we in the mood. I want your love, girl, I know you want it too. Come close, baby, ride slow with me. Sit back, just relax and take it slow. In my drop top, ooh, we in the mood. I want your love, girl, I know you want it too. I pull up in the club. There's 42 with my cup. Staying up to the sun, staying up to we're done. Staying up to the sun, we ain't dreaming love. Hey, so come close, baby, ride slow with me. Sit back, just relax and take it slow. In my drop top, ooh, we in the mood. I want your love, girl, I know you want it too. So come close, baby, ride slow with me. Sit back, just relax and take it slow. In my drop top, ooh.